Is your small business in need of a great marketer? A marketer's job can make or break a small business's success. So, it's important that hiring managers know how to choose the right candidate. In today's video, we're taking a look at 3 qualities to look for in candidates, as well as 3 things to look out for during the interview process. I'm Alex from Jotform. Let's get into it. A hiring manager has one of the most important jobs at a business, as they determine who should be hired to ensure a successful future for their organization. Following the hiring manager, one could argue that the next most important role is that of a marketer, as the right marketing strategy can be the difference between a business that soars above its competition and one that's simply average. This is why hiring managers need to take special care when hiring marketers. There are 3 qualities that all hiring managers should look for in a marketer. Even if your hiring manager has never interviewed candidates for marketing jobs before, your hiring manager will have no problem finding the best marketer for your business needs if they focus on these 3 qualities. First, the candidate should have proven experience with online marketing. A digital marketing strategy has become vital for small businesses. This is why most marketing jobs prefer a candidate who can demonstrate an understanding of the field. Even still, there's a big difference between understanding online marketing and having a portfolio that shows actual success with it. Qualified marketers should also be proficient in online marketing technologies. The Small Business Marketing Trends report stated that as marketing technology advances, so does access to data. Technology has become more important than ever, so be sure to find someone who has executed a marketing strategy successfully using the latest technology. Next, a great candidate should have an idea for how to improve your sales, because all marketing strategies are intended to increase sales. One way that a hiring manager can streamline this process is to mention in the job posting that the interview will require candidates to present their best idea for how to improve sales. Of course, you would not expect candidates to have a full-blown marketing strategy, as asking for that much work without compensation could deter otherwise qualified marketers. A quick 2-minute pitch should suffice, as it will achieve 2 things. First, it will show if a candidate is able to consider your company's unique needs, and second, it will show how much research they did. For instance, if the candidate focuses on Facebook ads for B2B businesses with an emphasis on account-based marketing, it would show that they did not put a lot of thought into their pitch. The third quality to look for in a great online marketer is their ability to reference examples of their favorite online marketers. Online marketing is a dynamic field, and what worked in the previous year is not likely to work this year. That's why a good marketer is always keeping themselves up to date on their field. Thankfully, a hiring manager doesn't need to be educated in the field to determine if their potential marketer is knowledgeable or not. In the interview, the hiring manager simply has to ask candidates to list a few of their favorite digital marketing experts. If the candidate does truly pay attention to online marketing, coming up with a few shouldn't be difficult at all. Keep in mind that hiring managers don't need to be familiar with the names. Hiring managers should simply write the names down and look them up later to confirm that they are, in fact, online marketing experts. Of course, not all online marketers are going to have these qualities, and that's okay. Some small businesses have to go with the best candidates they can find. That said, there are a few red flags that will tell you when it's time to move on to another candidate. If a hiring manager notices any of the following in a candidate, they should turn and run the other way. The first red flag is that the candidate has no marketing experience. All of the education in the world cannot make up for lack of experience. A small business that hires a novice will find themselves regretting it. The best case scenario would be that one marketing strategy after the next would fail until they finally arrive at a successful one, which would involve wasted time and money. In the worst case, the novice would go through that same process without ever reaching success. Sadly, the hiring manager would be forced to terminate them and start the hiring process over again. The second red flag is poor communication skills. All hiring managers know that communication is key, and it can be much more important in some roles than others. For marketing jobs, communication is essential, especially for a small business where the marketer may be the only one with an understanding of key concepts. It's part of their job to explain their marketing strategy to the business owner and any other relevant parties. So, if they are unable to clearly speak towards the 3 points we covered earlier, they're unlikely to be able to effectively explain any other key concepts. The third red flag is a candidate who is a jack of all trades and a master of none. In a perfect world, a hiring manager would be able to find a marketer who has perfected all facets of modern online marketing, but that's unlikely to be the case. Rather, they should focus on looking for a candidate who's extremely successful with one aspect of online marketing that your company needs the most. According to the 2019 Small Business Marketing Trends Report, these are the types of marketing that respondents said they plan on investing in this year. 48% said social media, 23% said digital advertising, 23% of respondents said they would invest in mail marketing, while 18% plan to invest in search engine optimization. 17% will focus on print advertising and direct mail, and lastly, 13% will invest in content marketing. While that is a pretty diverse assortment, a small business who wants to focus on 3 of those should aim to find a marketer who can demonstrate success with 1, maybe 2. If a candidate claims to be proficient in more than 2, that should raise a red flag, as most marketers spend years becoming proficient in just 1. Be sure to check your candidate's references to find out if you can confirm any over-the-top claims. Ultimately, when posting marketing jobs, keep the search simple. One way to speed things up is to include as many details as possible in the job posting. For instance, if your hiring manager makes sure to emphasize that marketing experience is necessary, someone with 0 experience won't waste time applying. Remember, there's no substitute for evidence, so hiring managers should only consider serious candidates who can actually prove that they're already successful. Let's go ahead and briefly recap today's video. The right marketing strategy can be the difference between a great small business and a struggling one, which is why it's important to hire a great marketer. When interviewing candidates, hiring managers should keep an eye out for these 3 qualities of a great marketer: proven experience with online marketing, an idea for improving sales, and examples of their favorite online marketers. And remember these 3 red flags to steer clear of unfavorable candidates: no marketing experience, poor communication skills, and if they're a jack of all trades but a master of none. Again, I'm Alex from Jotform, and thanks for joining us. See you next time.